So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter, and I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity and aggression in everything he does, but that doesn't seem to diminish his creative output at all. He goes for it every time.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Saka. Shot, surely!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Incapuyi. Rice. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Martinelli. Martinelli, played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for a decent ball in. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Fernandez, aim forwards. And it's Caicedo. James. Now it's Palmer. Lovely bit of skill. Played into the middle. That's tidy. Fernandez. Nice control. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, what a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Odegaard. Gabriel, gently done. Martinelli. Odegaard. Incapié, shifted upfield. Martinelli. Timber. Odegaard. Timber. was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared away. Gabriel Martinelli. Ødegaard. Saka. Timber. Saka. Martinelli. And he shoots! Pedro Neto. Fofana. Fernandes. Fofana. Saliba. Gabriel. Moved on forwards. Rice. Saliba. Looks to the other side. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori. That's good play. Martinelli. Rice. Tries a deft little ball. Cucurella is there and he can get that clear. And it's Timber. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Out to the left it goes. Fernandes. Played out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well played, important challenge that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Foot in. Saka. Always onto this. Saka. Nicely shot. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Fernandes. Arsenal are already ahead, the perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Calafiori. really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Incapuyi. Arsenal have got themselves in front very early here. Fernandes. Caicedo. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rice. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Odegaard. Martinelli. Calafiori. Calafiori charging forward down that flank. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Saliba. Rice. Saliba, played over towards the opposite flank. Martinelli. Cucurella with the clearance. They've played it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Martinelli. João Pedro. Takes the shot!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Palmer. James. Martinelli. Rice. And it goes cross-field. Timber. Saliba. Odegaard. Saliba gently down. Timber is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
João Pedro. Gabriel shifted upfield. Martinelli. And here's Saka. Saka! And that's off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Fernandes. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Caicedo looking for a runner. Can he finish? Gabriel gets good distance on it. James. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Capie clears it away. Caicedo. Chance! Oh, split-second
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Timber gets it away. Lovely feet. Deftly away. Martinelli. Caicedo. It's Palmer. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Timber. He's having a look round. Martinelli. Oh, he's found him in space! James. Palmer. James. Palmer. Out for a throw. Rice. Ødegaard, aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Calafiori. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rice. And here's Martinelli. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. This is gone, that's a foul. Rice, over to the left. Calafiori. Keeps on running. That had too much on it. Moved on forwards. Palmer making good progress on the right-hand side. That is lovely. And it's James. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Mighty effort! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and I should have done better there.
Rice chooses to go cross-field. Ødegaard. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. Kukurea. Pedro Neto. James. Palmer. Martinelli. Palmer gets in to thwart him. Martinelli showing good feet. Rice purring through the gears. Pedro Neto. And it's Palmer. Fernandes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Saka. Timber. Timber looking up to see who wants it. Ødegaard. Rice. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Brilliantly cut out. Fofana. Kukurea. Clearly not happy with that. And it's Caicedo. And here's Neto. And that has been clubbed away. Fernandes. There's the header! He scores! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Timber. And that's a good intervention. Rice. Ødegaard, played towards the other side. Calafiori. Saka. Is there any support? He might not need it. Saka! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Fernandes. Palmer. Fernandes. Palmer. A chance to play it in. Oh, nice touch. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nkapie did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And he cuts out the supply. It's really well cleared. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Referee has just said play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saka. Incapuyi. Rice. Gabriel. Odegaard. Rice. Martinelli. Odegaard. Timber. Nice physical challenge. Saliba. Gabriel. Calafiori. Martinelli. Oh, that's nice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Decent chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's James. Palmer. James. That's very neat. Caicedo. Martinelli. Incapuyi. Calafiori. Looks to the other side. Timber. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Martinelli. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Chalobah can get it clear. Martinelli. Saka. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Martinelli clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pedro Neto. Odegaard. Incapuyi. Rice. Martinelli. Now he's off and running. Rice. Calafiori. Played towards the other side. Goes for a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
James. It's gone for a throw-in. Timber. A heavy challenge. Caicedo. Palmer. Now here's the delivery. Well read. And the danger is averted. Saka. Calafiori, and a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
punched away. Martinelli, spread out to the left. Tries to get it clear. Takes a shot! Rice with the short one. Calafiori skims one in. Played out to the right. And it's Ødegaard. 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 And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Saka. He's found some space. Saka. Plenty waiting in the middle. Time to deliver. In once more. Sanchez cleans it. Safe hands. James carries the ball down the right. He is just caressing the ball. Ball driven towards the far post. Defending of the desperate variety. Calafiori. Nkapie chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Saka. Timber. Now it's Saka. Shot a goal! Cucurella. Fernandes. Timber. 2 minutes to be added on. Calafiori. And it goes cross-field. Timber. Ødegaard. Rice. Gabriel shifted upfield. And here's Saka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Neto has been caught there, it's a foul. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Timber. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Palmer. Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. James gets into a good position. Gabriel getting this one clear. Crosses it in here. Firmly met. Cucurella. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. Saka. Gabriel. Rice. Rice, gently done. Calafiori. Very nicely done. And it's Rice. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Saka. Oh, good spread. Ødegaard. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Great defending, strong and determined. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Fofana moved on forwards, and that was nowhere near his best. Saka, Ødegaard, Timber, Ødegaard, Rice, and it's played forward, nicely intercepted. Fernandes. We expected better, and so did he. Martinelli. Incapuyi. Saliba. Saka. Saliba. Saka chasing after it. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Ødegaard. Rice. Gabriel shifted upfield. Rice. Calafiori. Incapuyi. Calafiori. Incapuyi. Rice. Saka played into space. Palmer. Ødegaard. Rice. Ødegaard. Incapuyi. Aim forwards. That's a good run down the left. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Incapuyi. Martinelli. That's a nicely weighted pass. Hit into the middle. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. It's run loose here. Ødegaard. Rice. Gabriel. Incapuyi. Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori looks to the other side. Chalobah did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cucurella. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Caicedo. And it's Palmer. James. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rice. Oh, there's a probing ball. João Pedro. Colwill. Palmer. James. Palmer. That's tidy. Fernandez. Ødegaard. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ødegaard gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the
It's
ref.
hit the crossbar! Decent hit from there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Palmer. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Gabriel. Saka. Timber. Saka. Martinelli. He's had a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
James. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Nkapuyi. Rice. Ødegaard. Saka. And it's Timber. Oh, that's nice. Saka, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's heaved it away. It'll be a throw-in. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fofana, gently done. James. And it's James. Oh, it's come loose. James. Oh, it's played into the area. Calafiori. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Colwill forwards and with intent. James drives forward on the overlap. Deflected behind for a corner kick. James plays it short. Cucurella. Fernandez. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards.
Saka.
Arsenal do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Martinelli. Calafiori. Rice. Martinelli.
Saka.
Saka! He's done very well to get to that.
Saka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Caicedo. Fernandes. And it's Palmer. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Out to the right. James, played into the box.
Saka.
Saliba, aim forwards. Fernandes. Caicedo. Fernandes. Fernandes, forwards and with intent. Saka, shifted upfield. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Chalobah. Oh, can he get onto this? Timber gets across to intercept that. Rice. Odegaard. Gabriel, gently done. And it's played forward. Incapuyi. Calafiori. Rice. And he goes cross-field. Timber. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Saka. And it's played... Goes for the header! Arsenal! And they're back in front! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Odegaard. Rice. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Martinelli. Odegaard. Over to the left. Rice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Correa, forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Palmer. James. climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Caicedo. And it's James. Calafiori does really well to win the ball there. Odegaard. Timber. Saka. João Pedro. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Capuyi. Saka. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Odegaard, now he's got space here. Saka. It's out for a goal kick. Out to the left it goes. Saka. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Great run on the overlap here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Really well manoeuvred. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Saka. Saka! And that would have been game, set and match.
Saka really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Out of play. Oh, smashing header!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fernandez chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that's neat. And it's James. And here's Palmer. That is lovely. In by James. Martinelli gets it clear. Caicedo. James crosses. And the shot! And that could could have brought them level.
Pedro Neto clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Saliba, Timber, Ødegaard shifted upfield. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Lovely bit of skill. And that could come back to haunt them.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Gets it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's James. And he has been fouled there. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Crossbar comes to the rescue. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Saka. Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Showing good feet. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Martin, chance to shoot! And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ødegaard. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Fernandes. Colwell. James. Palmer. James picks it up now. Timber tries to clear. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Capier with the clearance. And it's Fernandez. Cucurella picks it up out wide. They need to get it in quick. Fernandez. It's a threatening shoot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pedro led real chance! And he's following up!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fofana. Aim forwards. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Neto. Lovely feet. Caicedo. It's anyone's ball now. Cucurella. Oh, they could be caught out here. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Saka with a definite foul there. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. They are right into last chance territory. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Cleared away. Rice. Final seconds, this has to be it. Martinelli.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fofana, gently down. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Well timed, excellent interception. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gabriel. Calafiori. Martinelli. Chalobah gets over and intercepts. Cucurella. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Pedro Neto is fouled. Fofana. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Fernandez. Cucurella. Palmer. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Martinelli. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, how will we look back on